Hello YouTube, today I'm at Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram taking a look at this 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn. This particular one does have the night appearance package, giving you color matched front and rear bumpers as well as black accents. This one is the granite crystal metallic color and it's absolutely beautiful. Starting off up front, we have your standard blacked out bezel halogen headlights, blacked out grille. Parking sensors are integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper, and you also have halogen fog lights with this vehicle. Coming around to the side, we have your blacked out 1500 Hemi 5.7 liter badging. Down to the wheel and tire setup, we have a beautiful 20-inch blacked out wheel on a Bridgestone Dueler HL, and the size on that is a 275/55/20. They do give you splash guards behind the front wheels and before and after the rears. Ram badging is right here. Blacked out mirror cap because this is the night edition, and you also have a puddle lamp on both passenger and driver sides. Absolutely massive cab. These new 5th gens starting in 2019 I believe gave you 4 inches longer of a cab. Here was that plastic splash guard I was talking about, as well as right there. This one does have the inner fender liners as well from the factory. Coming around back, again, color matched rear bumper with black dual exhaust tips. Here is your standard 4-pin and 7-pin connector respectively, as well as your LED license plate lights. Your blacked out 4x4 badge, your blacked out Bighorn badge, as well as your Ram logo. And this stock exhaust sounds very nice. I hope the camera and the mic do it some justice. This sounds very aggressive just stock. Right up here we have the tailgate release button as well as your backup camera. Here's another side profile. Right here we have your capless fuel fill port, third brake light, as well as your radio antenna in the back. This vehicle does have the blind spot mirrors on both driver and passenger side. Very, very beautiful color. I was actually looking at getting this color when I picked up my 2020 Ram 2500. Very, very pretty color, and it looks absolutely amazing with the black accents. With that being said, let's take a closer look at the interior. So before I get in, this is a 4x4 truck. Even though it is 4x4, it is still very easy to get into with these grab handles all around. And this one also has the floor liners included from the factory. We will get up and in. Starting over off on the left side of the steering wheel, we have your lock and unlock buttons, window lock buttons, rear 2 window controls, front 2 window controls, and these are automatic up and down. And then all the mirror controls are right here, which brings us to the lighting controls. This rotary dial controls all of the exterior lights of the vehicle. This little dial right here controls the dimmer switch for the interior lights. Under that we have your electronic parking brake, and then to the right of that we have your power adjustable pedals. Which brings us to the steering wheel. Very nice leather wrapped heated steering wheel. It is manual tilt steering wheel. Control pad right here for the beautiful LCD screen in the middle. Hands-free calling buttons to the right of the control pad. Cruise control buttons are all right here. And then your manual gear limit is right here. This instrument cluster, in my opinion, is one of the best in the industry. Very customizable. You can monitor a lot of different things. In each of the 4 corners, you can change what you are monitoring, as well as right here and right over here. Very, very nice. Beautiful LCD display. 2019 started the push button start on all of the 5th gen Rams, so this one does include push button start. Right here we have your rotary dial shifter with your push button transfer case, 2 high or 2 wheel, 4 wheel auto, 4 high and 4 low. Up top we have a shallow storage tray right here with a 12-volt outlet. A very nice plastic, granite or marble looking trim throughout the interior of this vehicle. Right here we have the LCD touchscreen display. It is very responsive. Every year FCA does a very good job at updating their tech and their touchscreens. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and I believe this is probably the highest resolution I have seen on a touchscreen. This looks pretty HD to me. Very nice. Below that we have the physical buttons for the audio. We have your volume knob and your tune or seek knob, as well as a mute button and screen off button. So if you're driving at night and the screen is just a little bit too bright, you can turn it off, touch the screen, or push the screen off button to turn it back on. We have your hazard light button right here. Heated driver and passenger seats, as well as your heated steering wheel button right here. Below that we have your dual zone climate control buttons right there. Traction control off, tow haul mode, parking sensors rear, parking sensors front off. They are on by default. Right here is where the CD player used to be. However, with this one they gave you the option to have a storage cubby right there. 2 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, as well as an auxiliary jack port. Right here we have your phone storage tray, and then below that we have a 115 volt 400 watt power outlet, which brings us to the configurable center console. This thing has 3 positions. Right now the first position gives you full access to the 2 cup holders, chain storage, as well as storage tray. Push it back 1 click, giving you access to just the cup holders and a little bit of the deep storage right here. And then push it back to the 3rd position, and that gives you access to just the deep storage bin. This leather wrapped armrest doubles as a storage compartment as well. It is tiered. The first tier, pull up, giving you access to a storage bin with USB and cord management right here. Pull up on the second one, giving us access to the deep storage compartment right here. Very cool Easter egg. They did give you your trigonomic ratios, standard to metric conversions, as well as fraction to decimal conversions right there. Very cool. Also, another little Easter egg. I don't know how well it's going to come through on camera, but this little center divider right here that lifts up has every generation of previous Ram truck on it. So 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, and obviously we are in the 5th gen right now. Very cool. Here's a shot of the cloth seats in this vehicle. Again, floor liners included. Very nice to have. First glove compartment is pretty big, I'd say, for this size of vehicle. Second glove compartment is right here with the Bighorn logo on it. To access it, you're going to push this button, and it is LED lit. Coming up top to the vanity, halogen lit vanity for passenger as well as driver. Right here we have your halogen dome map light controls. This middle button right here, if it'll focus, I don't know if there's too much light washout, controls the rear window slider. In front of that, you have your glasses storage, and then the new for 2021 updated, very sleek auto dimming rear view mirror. Very, very cool. Love the interior of these trucks. I think Ram knocked it out of the park. With that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom. So before I get in, these doors are massive and they open up at almost 90 degrees, which means if you have little ones or car seats in here, it makes putting the kids in the back very easy. These seats also lift up very easily. Driver's side is just single seat, passenger side is the dual bench, giving you access to the load flat floor. So if you have precious items that are big, like TVs, that you may not necessarily want in the bed, you can put them here, and you don't have to worry about them teeter-tottering because of the transmission. To put the seats down, you just pull on them, and they go right back down. Now getting in, again, very easy with the grab handle, but before I get in, I do want to point out a little hidden feature because of the floor liners. You do get the 2nd generation in-floor storage with this truck. It is on the driver and passenger side respectively. pull up on this little tab, giving us access to a storage tray. This is removable, so if you want to put ice in there for cans or whatever, you can, and then you can just clean it out. This short side has centimeter markings on it, and the long side has inch markings. Very cool, that Ram includes that. All right, getting up and in. I have tons of leg room back here. With the driver's seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 10 inches to maybe a foot of legroom. I am 5'11", just for reference. You have storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. 2 cup holders right here with tablet cutout. Storage tray right here. 2 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, as well as another 115 volt 400 watt power outlet right there. Very generous sized HVAC vents for the rear passengers as well. This center seat does have a pull down armrest / cup holder. You also have hanger hooks on both passenger and driver side respectively. And then you have your halogen dome map light up top. Tons of legroom back here. I could definitely see myself being very comfortable on a long car ride in this truck. Let's take a look at the bed real quick. So with this particular Bighorn, the only way to release the tailgate is to come up to it and push the tailgate release button. It is dampened and very light. Something I believe, all of the hinge components on this vehicle are aluminum. So the hood, the doors, and the tailgate are all aluminum, which saves a lot of weight, and you don't have to worry about corrosion, which is very nice. You have 4 tie downs, 1 in each corner for tie down points in this bed. You also have a cutout on both driver and passenger sides for bed lighting. To put the tailgate up, 2 fingers because it's aluminum, very light. Slam it home, and it's closed. Let's take a quick look at that window. So here's the window sticker on this vehicle. There is some dark tint on the rear windows, so I will go over the key information. This is a 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 with a base price of $43,290. Your standard equipment is in this rectangle right here. Optional equipment starts at the bottom of that rectangle and continues over into the second rectangle. Most notably, you have a Night Edition package for $1,995, as well as a Bighorn Level 2 equipment group for $2,500, and a 5.7 liter Hemi V8 upcharge of $1,795 for a total vehicle price, or MSRP, of $51,805. The fuel economy ratings is in this rectangle right here. This vehicle is rated at 15 miles per gallon city, 21 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 17 miles per gallon. I get a lot of comments on my videos about MSRP or total vehicle price. You should not, if ever, be paying MSRP unless it is a limited edition vehicle, a limited run, and even then, you still shouldn't be paying MSRP. You can get this number closer to the base price depending on what time of year you buy and then what type of discounts, rebates, and incentives you qualify for. Obviously, at the time of filming this video, there has been a lot going on in the world in terms of people's health. So auto manufacturers are doing everything they can to offer people the best deal. Some of them have been doing 0% for 84 months, as well as other promotional discounts and incentives. So you should not be paying MSRP. That is just something I want to throw out there. I want to give Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram a huge thank you and shout out for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle in particular, or any of the 2021 1500, 2500, 3500, and even ProMaster vehicles, they are getting a bunch on the lot. As you can see, these are all 2021s. I will be putting all of the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and a share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.